My cards, I do love doing them. So much fun. So I'm going to do this for the sign of Aries, just because I want to start out and get this going right away, because I've been at this for over 30 minutes. So let's see, Divine Spirit, show me clearly, what is the special message you have for the sign of Aries? What is that message you want me to show? Oh, it's something. Wow. This popped right out of my hand. I'm not kidding, Aries. It's the Hangman. Some Aries are like really taking their time. They're waiting on something. They're meditating on something, concentrating on something, maybe praying on something right now. And I can see how this could affect some Aries right now. Let me see if I got any special advice for about the Hangman. If this was your first card, and I just wanted to see this because I know I had something about the Hangman. I'll talk about this in a minute. Let's see what the next card is. Because that Hangman, there's something I had looked up just the other day about that. But that is usually an indication, because to me it's like it's a 3. And a 3 in numerology is actually Virgo. Believe it or not, we're in Virgo season. And a 3 in astrology is Gemini. And next it was crossed by the King of Staves. King of Staves. So Aries, that's you. You showed up in your own reading. I always say King of Staves is an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, right? Fire King. Aries, you are the Fire King. You're the Fire King. You're waiting. You're waiting on something. You're waiting on something. Oh, I think, what was that? God, Angelic said, love your decks. I love mine too. Yes. Oh, wow. And next we got this Page of Cups. I think some of you guys are waiting, right? That Hangman, you're waiting for an emotional offer. You're waiting for some offer to come in from somewhere. Some Page of Cups. So this is about waiting for that emotional communication. I wonder if this is about love for you, Aries. Wow, kind of emotional communication. What's this here? From an Empress. Next card was the Empress. And this is an emotional queen. An Empress she embodies all queens. She's the quintessential woman. And then we got the 7 of Swords. A lot of times there's a lot of options. And you may be someone, Aries, that you're dealing with a lot of options, or someone who might have a lot of options. But it's like you're laying the foundation for this, and you've got some choices you're going to have to make about this. There's a good decision or a bad decision in here, depending on how you look at it. Wow, two cards popped out. First is the Page of Staves. Page of Staves. And I think this is where you're coming from here. This could be like communication, but this is more positive communication. Again, it just tells me I think you're waiting for it. And look at this, the Hierophant. You might be waiting to communicate about a decision, about making a commitment or something firm. This is about something firm or learning something. A 5 in numerology breaks down to Gemini, and I just said we're Gemini moon right now. In astrology, it's Leo, but this is about, it's a Taurus card. The Hierophant is a Taurus. But it's always about, being practical. Again, setting something in foundation, making a decision. Ooh, what is this? 2 cards came out, and they came out basically together. I think this could be about a relationship. The first card was the 3 of Swords. Wow. Aries. Wow. I wonder what you've been through here. This can indicate that some of you feel like you've been stabbed in the heart. Maybe you wanted to get serious with someone, but you felt stabbed or rejected, maybe by that Empress. Wow. Then I got the Four of Swords next. And this tells me that you've been really, truly worried about this. You're really, truly worried about this. This is not, something you can get over right away. You see if there's, what's that? Oh, and it popped right. Wow. This is actually good because the last card was the Wheel of Fortune. It tells me, I think, after going through whatever this is that you've been through, where you felt stabbed in the heart, betrayed, maybe a third-party situation, that you've got lots of choices. I've just been feeling choices all throughout this reading here, Aries. But this is success, I think. This is the Wheel of Fortune. It's a 10 card. And I think whatever you've been through, you can now move into a more successful period. I'm going to do this. You know how I like to pull these cards apart because I feel like it tells a different story when I do that. So let me do this and see if there's anything I have missed, because sometimes I can do that and I'll miss things because I'm so busy looking at the basics. So here's what when I pull them apart, I'm going to look this up. There were 2 pages in this reading. I think I've got something that tells me exactly what 2 pages means. Yeah. So 2 pages in a reading, Aries, is that you can refer, this could be that there's some young people around you, and they might be influencing your life, Aries. You might be being influenced by teenagers. You might need to be cautious about who you let tell you what to do about your romantic life, because you might be listening to friends and other people, but especially children. Don't let them tell you what to do. Also, you could encounter a mentor or some people who are not as experienced you in your career. But remember always, Aries, you are that King of Staffs or Queen of Staffs. But in this case, the King of Staffs came out in your own reading. There were several swords, all swords now that I look at it. See, this is why I pull them apart. I didn't even realize this. They were all swords. All of the number cards in this reading, every single number card was a sword. So I'm wondering, first of all, Aries, you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but you could be dealing with just a lot of pain. This is like the mental pain, because swords are always a mental, they're error. And the 3 of Swords is pain. The 4 of Swords is worried about the pain. And the 7 of Swords, to me, is like you have to pick yourself up after that and make the right decision to recover. So let's look at your major arcana, because I like to take the major arcana, read them, out backward, and it tells its own story. So look, you got all this, the Wheel of Fortune. It's like you got a get out free card from whatever you've been in. Because think about the Wheel of Fortune, the show, right? Wheel of Fortune, like Chuck, I want this, right? You spin this wheel, it can land wherever. And I think you might be looking at finding something more permanent, more stable. You're looking for an answer for sure. You're looking for the answer to something. You're learning something. Maybe about this Empress. It could be about starting something new. It could be new ideas. And it could be establishing something with an Empress. That could be. Whatever it is, though, you're waiting. And I advise you to continue to do that. Pray on it. Meditate on it. Think it over before you make your final decision, okay? Okay. So this is my reading for you, Aries, for all of the rest of September. I hope it resonated with some Aries out there. And if you like to know more or get a personalized reading, because this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with every Aries out there. But if you like to get a personalized reading, go by astrologyalookinside.com. That's astrologyalookinside.com. Take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to our videos here. And you can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com and Instagram at instagram.com/astrologyalookinside. Much love to you. So I'm going to be moving on to the sign of Taurus.